A royal storm is brewing, and the British monarchy is once again under intense scrutiny. As King Charles III's health takes a turn for the worse, the royal family faces an unprecedented crisis that has sent shockwaves through its ranks. Following his recent hospitalization due to complications from his ongoing cancer treatment, King Charles made a controversial decision that has shattered the carefully balanced power structure within the family. In a move that few could have predicted, King Charles has decided to transfer significant leadership responsibilities to his eldest son, Prince William, thrusting him into the center of the monarchy's future. But what seemed like a prudent step towards securing the future of the royal family has ignited a firestorm of emotions, with Prince Harry feeling increasingly sidelined and betrayed. This decision has rekindled long-standing rivalries, casting a shadow over the unity of the royal family at a time when its very survival may be at stake. This all began on March 27, when Buckingham Palace released a statement confirming that King Charles had been hospitalized for a short period following side effects from his cancer treatment. Though the palace reassured the public that the king had returned to Clarence House and was following his doctor's orders, what was left unspoken was far more alarming: the king's decision to pass on many of his leadership duties to his eldest son, Prince William. As the king battles health challenges, William's role within the monarchy has been significantly elevated, a move that's only deepening the tension within the royal family. 1. A monarch in crisis: the unseen struggles of King Charles. For those on the outside, the events leading up to King Charles's health crisis have unfolded like something out of a royal drama. In February 2024, what was supposed to be a routine procedure for a benign prostate enlargement unexpectedly revealed a far more sinister truth: King Charles was diagnosed with cancer. The shock of the diagnosis sent ripples through the royal household, and what followed has been nothing short of a test of endurance. The king's battle with cancer has become a silent and all-consuming force, one that has left him physically weakened and emotionally strained. However, in a surprising turn, King Charles, instead of retreating into the background, made a decision that would change the course of the monarchy's history. He chose to delegate more responsibility to Prince William, a move that was not only practical in light of his ongoing health issues, but also highly symbolic of the future direction of the crown. King Charles, ever the monarch in his own right, seems determined to ensure that his legacy remains intact, even as his health falters. But by placing so much on William's shoulders, he has invited controversy and stirred the royal family's deepest emotions. 2. The power shift: Prince William's new role and the impact on the family. The decision to elevate Prince William to a more prominent position is not as straightforward as it seems. While many observers would argue that this move was inevitable, given that William is the heir apparent, the timing has caught both the royal family and the public off guard. King Charles, facing the harsh realities of his illness, has had to come to terms with the fact that his reign may soon come to an end. However, the decision to place the mantle of leadership squarely on William's shoulders has opened a can of worms that no one could have predicted. For Prince Harry, this has been a devastating blow. The younger son, who has always found himself living in the shadow of his older brother, now faces a reality where his role within the royal family is further diminished. Those close to Harry have revealed that the announcement of the power shift came as a gut-wrenching surprise, not just to Harry, but to many within the family. The timing, right after King Charles's hospitalization, has left Harry feeling alienated, questioning his place in a monarchy that seems to be increasingly focused on his brother's future. But this is not just about power, it's about emotions. Harry's internal conflict is palpable. As he watches his father pass the torch to William, Harry is forced to confront his feelings of betrayal, resentment, and confusion. The tension between the brothers has been simmering for years, but now, it threatens to boil over into an irreparable rift. Sources close to Harry say that he feels as though he has been left behind in the dust, overshadowed by William's meteoric rise in power. It's as if the family's history has been rewritten, and Harry is now the forgotten prince, relegated to the sidelines. 3. Prince Harry's frustration, the growing divide. While the royal family has been embroiled in its own challenges, Harry's frustrations are impossible to ignore. For months, Harry has been trying to rebuild bridges with his family. He's expressed a desire to return to the fold, to reconcile with his father, and to forge a new path for himself within the monarchy. But each step forward seems to be met with a painful setback. Harry's frustration stems not only from the decision to empower William, but from the way it has been executed. Sources close to Harry say that he feels blindsided by the announcement, particularly since it was made without any prior consultation or conversation. The fact that this decision came immediately after King Charles's hospitalization has left Harry feeling as though his concerns have been ignored. To him, it seems as though his role within the family is being erased, and that all the years of effort he's put into his royal duties have been in vain. The media's portrayal of Harry has only deepened his sense of alienation. He has been painted as the spare heir, always secondary to William and, in many ways, expendable. Friends of Harry claim that he feels trapped in a narrative that doesn't suit him. Despite his desire to carve out his own path, he's constantly being reminded of his position as the other son, the one who is always in William's shadow. But it's not just about family dynamics, it's also about the future of the monarchy. Harry's anger is also tied to the way the royal family is evolving. With King Charles stepping back and Prince William assuming more responsibilities, Harry feels as though he is being pushed out of the picture entirely. His relationship with the family, which has always been strained, is now in jeopardy of becoming completely severed. And the timing of these events couldn't be worse. As the monarchy navigates the uncertainties of King Charles's health, the family must confront the truth. They may never be able to mend their fractured relationships. 4. The King's legacy, the unfolding drama of royal succession. As King Charles faces his own personal health crisis, the monarchy finds itself at a pivotal juncture. The decision to empower Prince William comes with immense responsibility. The crown's future is in his hands. The weight of expectation is heavy, and William's every move will be scrutinized by the public and the press. How he handles this transition of power could define his reign and shape the future of the monarchy for generations to come. Yet, the road ahead is far from clear. As Prince William steps into his new role, he must navigate not only the complex dynamics of the royal family, but also the shifting expectations of the public. The monarchy is under intense scrutiny, and many are questioning whether it can adapt to modern times. How will William address calls for reform, and how will he balance the traditional expectations of the monarchy with the demands of a more progressive society? The answers to these questions will have profound implications, not just for the royal family, but for the nation as a whole. 5. The fragile family bonds. Can the royal family survive the rift? In the midst of all this upheaval, one question lingers. Can the royal family survive this crisis? With King Charles's health in decline and Prince Harry's growing sense of alienation, the monarchy faces a crisis that goes beyond just leadership. It's a test of loyalty, unity, and resilience. The family's ability to overcome these challenges, and to heal the rift between the brothers, will determine the monarchy's future. The coming months will be crucial for the royal family. As the world watches, all eyes will be on Prince William as he steps into a more prominent role. Can he rise to the occasion and heal the divisions within his family? Will Prince Harry ever find peace with the decisions that have been made? And most importantly, how will King Charles, in his weakened state, navigate the delicate balance between his family's loyalty and the monarchy's survival? In conclusion, the royal family is at a crossroads. The power shift, the growing tensions, and the looming question of King Charles's health all point toward a future filled with uncertainty. But amid the drama, one thing is clear: this saga is far from over. As the world watches, the story of the royal family continues to unfold, leaving us all wondering what will happen next. The next chapter promises to be filled with intrigue, suspense, and revelations, and it's a story that's bound to captivate us all.